Good evening and welcome to our Covenant Healthcare sponsored pregame show on BCTV. Jeff Doden and Mike Wasdala along with you. Second half of the double dip tonight. Crosstown rivalry. You've been a part of them. You know the emotions it will display.
It's an interesting week of practice, Jeff. I've been at both schools to talk about the Western Central game, and it's an interesting week. You kind of extra prepare for it. You put something in during the preseason because you know you're going to play them. So it's special. It's a lot of fun. Everybody, even though Bay City Schools is a big district, everybody knows each other. Kids know each other. So it's intense, but it's a lot of fun also.
You look around and this place is filling up. I know that gives you flashbacks to the 70s when All Saints used to play here and put 4,500, but that makes for a great atmosphere.
It really does. When this place gets rocking, it is absolutely loud, Jeff. And back when I was playing here for All Saints, it was just so much fun coming out and seeing the upper bleachers filled with people and the lower bowl filled up and stuff. So it's nice to see the upper bleachers out, people coming in, and we got a good cause going on tonight with donations for the Women's Center.
Well, and both of these teams are looking to hit their stride right now. It's still early in the season, but trying to get some consistency moving forward.
Yeah, and they're 2 or 3 games into it right now, Jeff, and they're still working some of the kinks out, and they'll get there. And then, like we talked earlier, during the Christmas break, you'll have a scrimmage, and you'll be able to watch some films and work on some stuff and point some stuff out. So, they'll get there. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than playing your rival.
You can have all the minor aches and pains going into this game.
Not tonight.
At the tip-off, it all disappears, and it should just be one of those fun, classic matchups tonight.
Yeah, and people look forward to this rivalry, Jeff. We saw a good crowd for the football game that we did on BCTV, and the good crowd tonight coming in on a Tuesday night, too. So, it's special, and, and then if you walk out of here with a win, you get those bragging rights for at least the next time you play.
And that won't be until after the break, so it'll be a lot of fun. That about puts the wraps on our Covenant Healthcare sponsored pregame show. Back with what should be a fun one in just a moment on BCTV.
At Covenant Healthcare, we take caring for kids very seriously. That's why we've established Covenant Children's Hospital, home of the Great Lakes Bay region's only pediatric emergency care unit, the only Level 3 regional neonatal intensive care unit, part of our state-of-the-art birth center,
popsicles,
and the region's only pediatric intensive care unit.
Our pediatric ICU has specialized equipment designed for treating children, and board-certified pediatric intensivists specifically trained to deal with the unique needs of pediatric care.
As a pediatrician, it's rewarding to work at a hospital with so many resources devoted to kids' care.
Covenant Children's Hospital offers a wide range of pediatric specialty services, such as pediatric cardiology, orthopedics, treatment for autism, diabetes, and sleep disorders, as well as pediatric rehabilitation at Mary Freebed Rehabilitation.
They have stickers!
And at every step of the way, our child life specialists guide them, making their Covenant experience a positive one. Covenant Children's Hospital is also home to the Central Michigan University Pediatric and Obstetrics and Gynecology residency programs, training the next generation of physicians.
They won't let you be a doctor without one of these.
A children's hospital is more than a building with colorful walls. Rather, it is the embodiment of the hearts and minds of all of us committed to the well-being of children.
We're dedicated to providing extraordinary care to infants and children so they can get back to the serious business of being kids.
Good evening and welcome back. Part 2, as they say. We are looking forward to a whole lot of fun here with the boys matching up after the girls with a big victory in the first for Western.
Yeah, Western did a nice job, Jeff, and here we go. We're about ready to tip it off. Let's get ready to rock.
The ball goes to the Western Warriors. They're going to burp up an early 3 as that went up from number 24, Zay Hardwick. One and done as the rebound comes down to the Bay City Central Wolves. Trying to move that ball around the horn, and Bay City Central will play a controlled tempo, but there is a whole lot of activity. That shot goes up a little bit off the mark by Narvaez, but how about the loose change?
Kevin Davis picking up that loose change off the backboard, Jeff, for the first score of the night for the Wolves.
Kevin Davis, one of those potential explosive scorers for Bay City Central, as Bay City Central comes out with that man defense, and they are following up 25 feet from the basket. They're not going to give any quick, cozy looks as Hartwick ends up losing the ball, but it comes back and almost getting away with an extra step, but finally coming down is Narvaez.
A lot of energy here in the old Central gym right now, Jeff.
You remember Narvaez, he ended up coming in during the football season and got under center when injury to Gibson, who's back in the starting lineup on the basketball team.
I do remember it well.
As the ball flies around right now, Central again taking their time. They're ready to burp it up from deep again as Terrell Campbell can't get that one to drop and shuffle the feet before he ended up putting it down on the ground. And again, you can see early on the adrenaline is flowing.
Yeah, there's a buzz in this gym right now. You can feel it.
As McClendon coming into the front court. McClendon with that great explosive first step. Gibson fights for the rebound against Hartwick. Finally comes down to the Western Warriors as they control the break into the front court. Trying to go from the corner, the backside rebound comes down. Narvaez can't get that ball away as number 3, Narvaez.
2 minutes gone, Jeff, and you can feel a little bit of the intensity on the floor right now. Kids are going at about a 10 speed. They'll get used to it. They'll settle down, get into it. It's a big game. It's a big game for everybody.
Nice job that time as Sidak just didn't even get his eyes open big for the ball as the 3-ball comes and the rebound fought for and back with another offensive opportunity for the Western Warriors.
A little step-o there.
European to the hole for the first deuce.
Chance Sidak, the sophomore, with the big basket. We're tied up 2-2, 5.5 to go here in the first quarter.
So high energy start to the game. 2.5 minutes been played already. Narvaez gets it back to McClendon. Davis looking for that ball on the right wing. McClendon says, let's reset the show. Nothing quite there. Again, great patience, not any need to force as Gibson comes out to set that screen and moving the ball around. And McClendon just got a little ahead of himself. Hartwick with a pump fake and a strong finish to the hole for the deuce and one.
Really good shot fake right there by number 24 for the Bay City Western Warriors, Zay Hardwick. He went with the shot fake, got the defender off. He went by, took it to the rack, kept the head up, and now he's going to get rewarded with the free throw. That was a great play by that young man.
And boy, the pump fake really got the defense out of position. As Hartwick will go to the line. As the Central faithful coming up with a little noise here, trying to shoot those free throws in the first half in front of the Central. Hardwick says, I got ice water in the veins. 5-2, Western over Central here in the first 3 minutes of the first.
Really good first few minutes of this basketball game, Jeff. Kids are playing hard, a lot of energy, crowds into it, broadcasters into it, cameraman's into it.
Yes, we're all loving it. Clendon back out front. Gibson with a screen and roll. They missed an easy opportunity for a deuce. As the Western defense, Falan out there really causing some problems. And there's going to be another turnover for Bay City Central as they got down trapped on the baseline and ended up having to get rid of the ball.
You know, they're all over the floor defensively. Jeff Falan did a nice job. Mitch Offenbecker's doing a really nice job playing man-to-man against his opponent. So this is a good start for the Western Warriors.
Boy, and again, a great stutter step at the free throw line. Surveyed the floor. Easy finish for a deuce for the Warriors.
Nice dime by number 15, Jackson Jenkins, the junior. taking it to the, giving it up on the assist. Good job.
Bay City Central's just got to calm down and get into their offensive flow. As a Campbell, he is their three-point specialist. There is exactly what I said the play before. They missed him, but they came right back to it, and they were able to finish this time. Gibson with a great finish around the hole.
Comes the full court pressure. Good call by the referee right there. Offenbecker will take it out of bounds for the Warriors, but Western coming out, make the basket. They go 1-2-1-1, diamond and one, full court press.
Al McGuire
and Marquette Warriors back in the day. So after a basket, you're going to see a lot of pressure by the Central Wolves.
7-4, the Warriors up with 3:40 left in our first quarter. Hartwig up top. Central with great defense, great switch defense. As they're trying to pick and roll, they saw Central with success last time the floor. Western tries it as well. Hartwig just about got his pocket picked. Now he's down on the floor doing a great job. Look at that look underneath.
Good hustle.
The patience of number 15, Jenkins, for the deuce.
Good hustle by the Warriors. Get that ball to Jenkins, getting on the deck. Both teams getting on the deck. Almost picked off there by number 4, Mitch Offenbecker, the senior.
Offenbecker overplaying that, nearly got a steal. Wide open three ball, off the mark that time, as Johnson couldn't get it to fall. Hardwick, look at the stutter step again, draws double defender and unable to finish that time from Jenkins, but a great execution.
Was a very nice look. He got a chance to sit on it and look at it. Had a good shot, good reboundable basketball for the Warriors. Here come the Wolves.
Nice stutter step. Jenkins again coming from the backside with a little rejection of the shot.
Substitutes for both teams coming in. 2 and 23 for Bay City Western. Kolak and Gillis for the Warriors. Did not see who came in for Bay City Central. Number 24, I think, and that is A.J. Hawkins.
Johnson gives that ball into the corner for a wide open tickling of the twine for McClendon.
Nice play, good out of bounds play, good shot for the Wolves.
And there is an errant shot. Back down the floor comes Campbell. Campbell trying to do a little bit too much right now, and we're going to have a little handsy foul.
That's Noah Thwan's foul, his first team foul number 1 for Bay City Western. 2:02 to go here in the first quarter. Bay City Western 9, Bay City Central 7.
Boy, this place is really starting to crank it up, Coach. Down in the corner, trying to get that ball back up top. Johnson tried that high-low game, and Western was all over it, but Central able to recover. Boy, a little step-back three just off the mark. That ball's knocked out, and we'll go back over to Western as A.J. Hawkins was the last to touch that ball for Central.
Good job by Gillis right there on the box out, Jeff, for the Bay City Western Warriors. 2-2-1 full court pressure.
Into the front court, fairly easy to break. Fallon wide open for the three ball, and that's off the mark. As Davis stepped out of bounds as he got the hands on the ball, and it'll go back over to the Western Warriors with $1:25 left in the first.
Where'd that quarter go? Holy smokes.
Poof. I like briskly played quarters of basketball.
Yes.
So underneath for the extra pass again. What a great job by Offenbecker. Pulls the defense away and just has a nice soft pass for an easy finish.
Mitch doing a little penetration, dishing it off for an easy bucket. 11-7. We're going to hit a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Trying to roll to the hole is Johnson. Campbell can't get it. They try and get that ball to A.J. He's banging away a little bit too, trying to carve himself out a little bit of room. Nice job that time, reset the show. Johnson up top. Crossover dribble, try to step back. Great defense that time. as the Western defense is really extending the play.
They're very good on the defense. That's going to be an offensive foul. Offenbecker doing a nice job beating the man to the spot on the floor, Jeff. Picked up the offensive charge. Good defense by Mitch Offenbecker.
Absolutely great anticipation of where that next step was coming. Established position, took the charge. That's the toughest play in basketball. Stand there knowing you're going to get run over and take one for the team.
Take one for the squad, sometimes in the chopper. Good job by Mitch.
Offenbecker trying to go against A.J. Hawkins. Again, underneath, great job by Noah Falon. Had position and gets the deuce 13-7 with 10 ticks left in the first. Onto the offensive set. Bay City Central's trying to get a shot off. Johnson's going to do a step back from downtown off the mark. At the end of one, Western 13, Central 7. Back in a moment on BCTV.
For over 75 years, Frank's Great Outdoors has served as the Great Lakes Bay region's premier hunting, fishing, and outdoor shopping destination. What started in the mid-1940s as a roadside bait and tackle stand has now blossomed into a 30,000 square foot outdoorsman's dream shopping location. Stop by the store located at 1212 North Huron Road in Linwood or shop online at franksgreatoutdoors.com to find everything you need to get your next outdoor adventure started.
Back with the start of the second quarter on BCTV. First quarter briskly played.
Wow. That was an interesting, great first quarter for both teams. Up and down, good defense, good offense. Let's see if they can keep it going in the second half, Jeff.
You just have to love the energy from the both teams. Campbell up top. He has a great look from 17. Can't get it to drop. One and done as the rebound comes quickly down to the Warriors. Sidak with that rebound. Taking their time. Falon with a nice, quick first step to the hole. Tough angle using the glass and getting the deuce.
Nice little jab step right there by Noah and taking it to the rack, Jeff, and using the glass. That's a pretty tough shot, but you know what? You got to go up. You got to go up strong.
Well, and it's up to Central defense to get that hand or the foot on that baseline to make them go back to your help defense in the middle. As getting the loose change, Ernesto Velasquez for the deuce.
Little 2-2-1. There's a trap right there. That's a good spot to trap.
Velasquez coming down the hole. He's going to try and finish. What a great job defensively by Western. We're going to have a technical foul. That's exactly the right call. You cannot do that. When Sidak makes that great play, shut your mouth and go to the other end. The officials all over that.
Yep, that was a good call. Right call. So you just got to put it in the rearview mirror, forget about it, and let's get ready to play.
As we're going to have two shots by the designatee for Bay City Central. And then they're going to go opposite table midcourt after that. So this could be a 4-point swing here, or a 5. First of two free throws up and good from McClendon.
And they have some substitutes coming in. McClendon will shoot the second part of the technical foul.
Nice looking stroke at the line.
Big hoops right there for Central. Now they get the ball. They could cut
this down to one.
Yeah.
And again, another coachable teaching moment early in the season. You made a great play. Just act like you've been there before.
Yep.
Do the Barry Sanders.
Yep.
As Bay City Central back into the offensive set. Hawkins with that great screen. Now he turns around from 12. Puts it up a little strong, gets his own rebound. Can't get that one to drop, and Gillis going high for the rebound, and he's in trouble. And the double team does not bear any fruit.
How'd that get through there?
Great look on the backside, and the rebound comes down to Bay City Central. And Coach Matt says, I'm going to have a timeout. This is a valuable possession. We'll take a break with 6:24 left in the first half. Western by 4 on BCTV. Founded in 2011, Renew Physical Therapy has quickly become the Great Lakes Bay region's fastest-growing patient-centered physical therapy and rehabilitation specialists. With 16 locations to serve you, our friendly, highly qualified staff of physical, occupational, and massage therapists take great pride in offering one-on-one treatments through customized plans to help you achieve the best possible outcome for your health. Our offices accept most major insurances and are well-versed in navigating the complexities of insurance policies, ensuring you receive the coverage and benefits you deserve. Visit our website at renewpt.com to request your appointment today. Back on BCTV, ball inbound at Bay City Central, down 4 with just over 6 minutes left in our first half. Ernesto looking for a run to the hole, can't find it. We're going to reset the offense, and a very risky cross-court pass gobbled up by Bay City Central. There is the extra pass, and a great job as the ball went to A.J. Hawkins. Can't get it to drop, but he'll get 2 at the line.
You know, nice soft hands there by Hawkins. That was a little bit high. He had nice soft hands. Got fouled. He's going to shoot 2 free throws, 15-11. Western up, 5:59 to go here in the first half.
First free throw is off the mark. Might have been a potential lane violation. I didn't see any of the officials. He's just talking to Ernesto right now going, sit tight till that ball is released.
Jenkins back in the game for the Warriors.
Split of the 2 for Hawkins at the free throw line. 15-12 Western. Hardwick coming down the floor. A little bit out of control. Here comes Hawkins back at the other end.
Definitely letting these kids play tonight, Jeff.
Johnson looking to shake and bake. As the Western defense doing a great job of shutting that down. Now Ernesto Velasquez gets the ball back up top. Campbell's going to reset the show for the Wolves. He lets it fly from way downtown. The friendly home iron results in a tickling of the twine.
Yeah, that's a 15-15 ball game. 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Great job by Central coming back, but look at this 3-on-1 break the other way. Unable to make things happen. Rico Jones says we got a little contact underneath. As we're going to have another sub coming. Noah Falon back in for the Western Warriors.
Going out, Lucas Arnold. Out of bounds underneath the Bay City Western. Nice post up right there by Falon, and number 2, Dontrell McClendon. Just had a little hold of him by the hip, trying him so he couldn't post up, but he did a nice job.
As that ball comes up top, as number 24, Zay Hardwick, trying to bounce back down. Central doubles him off. And it looks like Hardwick is going to get his hands on the ball again. Hardwick looking to go man to the hole, and he might have got away with a shuffle into the Tootsies. He did not get away with it.
That's a good matchup right there. Number 1, Jeremiah Johnson, and number 24, Hardwick for the Western Warriors. A little one-on-one going on up at the top of the key. Great matchup. Substitution number 4 for Bay City Central, Kevin Davis. Out number 2, Dontrell McClendon. 4:45 to go.
A lot of energy being expended, and so both coaches needing to have a fresh group for the second half.
It's been pretty physical, too.
Looks like the Central Palm squad is going to have a little halftime show for our entertainment. Reach in foul, and that's going to go against Jeremiah Johnson. Again, aggressive foul. You just don't like those 80 feet from the basket.
Yeah, his first personal. Team foul number 3. No, his second personal, team foul number 3.
Zay Hardwick into the front court, and that ball kicked out of bounds, goes back over to the Western Warriors.
Yeah, both coaches, Jeff, are getting a little taste of this rivalry. This is their first opportunity also to get involved in this heated rivalry.
And it is a fun one indeed. as Falan gets that ball back up top, and Velasquez underneath is going to pick up the foul. And what a great finish that time, as Gillis gets the deuce, and he'll go to the free throw line to try and finish off the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Gotcha.
I was looking for in stereo there, brother.
No, I'm going to let you do that. Nice job by Gillis posting up down on the inside the lane right there, Jeff, and they got him to him in a good spot so he could go in for the layup, and now he's going to shoot for the three-point play.
Able to finish, that certainly is good. Has the offset feet, doesn't matter what it looks like as long as you get the finish.
What you're comfortable with.
As we're hitting the halfway point of our second quarter of play, 18-15 Western over Central, in what has been, as advertised, a great game. Campbell back up top. Keeps his dribble as Noah Falan is guarding him 30 feet from the basket. And that ball goes out of bounds. Campbell kind of lost his footing over there, but some credit goes to Falan for the great defense.
Well, they play pretty solid defense, Jeff. They're moving their feet. They're in good position. They're down low. They got the good hands. They're not reaching. They're just good solid man-to-man defense.
Hartwig against Davis, goes to the hole. A little dipsy-do and a finish for two.
3:30 and counting to go here in the first half. Western 20 and the Wolves 15. Little 5-0 run going on for Bay City Western right now.
Bay City Central's Johnson finds a little space, and the ball knocked away by Gillis. That's about the third time today that backside defense has been able to alter the shot without causing a foul.
That is good defense by Gillis right there.
And that's a good no call.
I thought so. I agree.
Letting them play. Uppenbecker nearly had that picked off by Campbell. Again, not moving the feet. Johnson's going to pick up another foul, and he can't keep doing that if he wants to stay on the floor.
That'll be Western's 15th foul here in the quarter. Foul at number 15, that is Johnson.
So Johnson's third foul, so he looks like he might be having to have a seat for a few.
Hardwick's going to shoot two. 3:14 to go in a very entertaining game, Jeff. Kids are playing hard on both ends of the floor. Crowd's into it.
That first shot is off the mark. As Latimer comes into the game. Second free throw attempt forthcoming. Hardwick takes his time, comes up a little bit short. Fighting for the loose change again. Hawkins unable to corral it. And another offensive opportunity, up 5 with 3:14 left in the first half. Hardwick, he squared up and let it fly right off the back iron. Campbell comes down with a rebound for Bay City Central. Narvaez gets to a wide open Davis. Davis can't get that to drop. Hardwick very fortunate he didn't pick up a push in the back. Again, Davis lets another one fly that's off the mark. As missing on both. Trying to spin around. Looked like a pretty good shot. Again, just draws a little too much iron. Narvaez with the rebound. Quickly into the front court comes Bay City Central. Narvaez says, I look like I got a nice angle on this. Can't get it to drop. Look at Offenbecker going up, wanting that ball bad.
Rebound. Nice rebound. Good break right there.
Oh, love that bounce pass. And we got a timeout on the floor with Western on a little run, up 7. Back in a moment on BCTV.
Are you ready to gear up and stand out? Look no further than Sandlot, your local source for team uniforms, sports spiritwear, and more. Gear up with confidence. We've got your team covered from head to toe, ensuring you stand out on and off the field. And that's not all. Unleash your team spirit with custom spiritwear that roars success. Wait, it gets better. Introducing our free fundraising online stores. Effortlessly raise funds for your team while showing your pride. Customize your fundraising to reach your team goals. Get started online at sandlotsports301.com or at any one of our 3 convenient Great Lakes Bay locations. Sandlot, where quality, community, and apparel collide. Your team, our passion.
Back here on BCTV, looking down at Judy Cox and the rest of the brain trusts at the Western Warriors as
that's our good,
enjoying a double dip.
That's our good friend Ryan Boone standing right next to Judy
Recently
Cox.
retired.
Recently retired. I've known, he grew up next to my parents. I've known a good kid. I've known him, oh my gosh, since he was 4 or 5 years old.
So 20 years.
That's 20 years. Exactly.
Well done, Coach. Campbell to bring the ball.
I love you, brother.
Up the floor for Bay City Central. He's got Falon on him defensively. A.J. Hawkins with the rebound. Step back 3 off the mark. Hawkins trying to keep that ball alive. And number 11, Latimer, could not save that ball. Goes back over to the Warriors with a basket here. They might be up double digits here in the first half.
A 7-0 run, like you said, Jeff, for the Warriors. And they're doing a nice job handling this pressure from Bay City Central.
Great controlled breaking of the press. Bank was going to be open on that shot. He didn't yell bank. There's no Sunrise Family Credit Union there.
I'll tell you what, you can bank it from the corner. You're doing something special right there, my friend.
Joe Gibson back into the game for Bay City Central as you hear that booming voice of Michael Vincent, recent inductee into the Hall of Fame.
Gave a nice speech, too.
He did. He had somebody with a generous finger on the switch, got extra 40 seconds that he said he needed. So I don't know who that was.
I'm not telling anybody.
There's a great look that time. Campbell can't get the shot. Narvaez with a rebound and a putback for a big deuce for Central.
Yeah, Bay City Central needed that hoop right there.
Again, Western being able to break that pressure. Strong to the hole. And that's going to be a block. Narvaez got there just a split second late. Great idea, just missed it by a second.
Going to the line for Bay City Western will be number 12, Kingston Dufort. He'll shoot 2 with 1:16 to go. 22-17, Western up over the rivals from Bay City Central.
First of 2 free throws, draws a couple of pieces of iron. As Pilarski coming back into the game for the Western Warriors as well. Second free throw attempt from Dufort. Got the second one to drop. Split of the 2. 6-point lead for Western as we're down to $1:10 and counting left in our first half of play. Latimer just up over the line. Going down to the baseline. Davis with a cross-court pass to Narvaez. Latimer in the corner. Campbell, look at the Falon all over him. Look at the stance defensively. He's not going to allow the dribble, not going to allow the shot, but he just got just a little too much body there.
Just a skosh. Just a skosh. Referee was right there. He's in good position. Sitting down, good defensive position. His legs were right where they want to be, but, you know, that was a good call by the referee. You love to see defense like that.
Oh, 52 ticks left in the first half. Latimer gets the ball to Davis. Davis again cut off as Western is really anticipating the running lanes for Central and causing some problems. Campbell with a little fade away in the lane. Nice shot, but a rebound coming down to Pilarski again. As here they come on a 3-on-2 break down the floor. What a great opportunity and a finish for Dufort.
Kingston taking it to the rack. Nice pass by Gillis, 25-17. We're under 20 seconds to go here in the first half.
Latimer with a little miscommunication and back at the other end. Western is going to have a chance maybe to hit the last shot. No, Bay City Central says Narvaez going to the hole. Can't get it to finish. Pilarski's going to let things fly here. No, he's got a pass underneath. Unable to finish his Falon. That's the end of our first half of play. It's Western 25, Central 17. Back in a moment for the halftime show on BCTV. back at the Renew Physical Therapy halftime show. Jeff Doan and Mike Wasdala. A lot of energy in the first half, but the Warriors with a nice little run at the start of the second quarter to build an 8-point lead.
Yeah, they went on that little 7-0 run, Jeff, like you said, and that was a big part of the first half. Defensively, I think the Warriors are really, really solid on the floor, but, Central did some nice things too, but defensively, I think Western has really, really stepped it up a notch.
We talked in the first half, both of these coaches new to the program, new to the rivalry, but Coach Willie Williams really has accentuated the defense, and it's shown in the first half.
Well, and sitting next to him, we didn't mention him, Hall of Famer John Pike is in as the assistant coach. John was a player at Bay City All Saints in the 70s, and so John did a little time at a college called Houston Baptist. He was a coach down there, so, I can see a little bit of John's philosophy on defense on that team also.
Both teams got rid of the early game jitters and at least got into the flow on offense. Again, Bay City Central, only 17 points, but they got some good looks.
Yeah, they did really get some good looks. They missed some free throws. Western missed some free throws also. So that's going to be key in the second half. I think Central needs to do a little step up on defense, challenge some more shots, and stop that transition offense of Bay City Western. They're getting too many easy bunnies, so to speak.
They finished strong with 4 or 5 opportunities in the first half, a step ahead of the Central transition.
Yeah, I think they get back in their Central's transition defense, stop that, and maybe get some easy buckets for themselves. We're going to see a great game here in the second half.
That about puts the wraps on our Renew Physical Therapy halftime show. Back with all the second half action in just a moment on BCTV.
My name's Kai Vrabel. I'm from Carroll, Michigan. I came to Renew at McLaren because I was having some hip pain as an athlete in cross country and track and field. I actually had a labrum surgery on my right hip back in April of 2023, and so I had some rounds of physical therapy outside of Renew at McLaren, but they didn't really fit where I was trying to go, so I had some other problems and they recommended me here.
I was a physical therapist that was treating Kaya after she had a labral repair. First, after these surgeries, you're going to work on strength and range of motion, flexibility, and then you work on stability, functionally getting her back to her ultimate goal of running. So for athletes, making sure their body mechanics are good, their running mechanics, their stability is a big one to prevent injury in the future, working on stability, balance, controlling their jumps, eccentric control, and it's about avoiding future injuries as well as helping their current injury.
Physical therapy here has helped me improve my times and actually get a couple school records. I broke the 3,200 meter and then the 1,600 meter for my school.
So we worked on getting her back to her goal of running and dominating, actually.
Back here on Bay County TV as we're ready to go in the second half. Jeff Doan along with Mike Wasdala. Glad to have you along. Nick Page producing, directing, and filming tonight as we are looking forward to a great second half. Hartwig gets that ball around the horn. Offenbecker into the middle to number 15, Jenkins. Not much there as Campbell was playing great defense on him. Switching back to Jenkins, trying to get that shot to the hole. Hardwick is going to go strong to the hole. Good defense. The ball goes back out of bounds. Last touched by number 10, Cam Reed.
Real quick, Jeff, want to say a big thanks to our sponsors, Covenant Healthcare, Frank's Great Outdoor, Renew Physical Therapy, Sandlot Sports, and the All Saints Booster Club. Thank you, folks. Got in a little bit late, but we couldn't do it without you.
Got to be very appreciative of all those great sponsors. And
if anybody wants to jump on board, give Nick a call at Bay County TV, 8th floor at the Bay County building.
As they go into Fallon, Fallon has got Cam Reed on him defensively. Reed with a nice switch. Heading back up top. Hardwig will reset the offense to Offenbecker. Fallon deep on the left-hand wing. Offenbecker cut off to the hole. Good Central defense right now and patience offensively by Western. Fallon deep on the wing, looking to dribble, penetrate. Is going to send that ball out. Hardwick is out of control a little bit, but got the ball back underneath Fallon. Can't get the shot to drop. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line. And Cam Reed with that look like, ooh, I thought I had a whole lot of Wilson there.
Took a long time. Jeff ran the offense for quite a bit. Juan got hacked going up. He'll shoot 2 with 6:57. 25-17, Western with the lead.
First of 2 free throws from Falan. Just a little bit short off the front iron. Second free throw attempt will be forthcoming.
Dad's across the way, keeping score for the Bay City Western Warriors. Known him since he was a young man, too.
The voice of football and very possibly could be the voice of basketball, too. Probably does this on the away games. And I remember that state quarter against Coleman a couple of years back. It ended on the last play. Didn't like the outcome, but that was a great football game.
We talked to him at the football game about that. He did not want to be reminded of that. That was one of the better high school football games we've seen.
Yep, the Coleman team had that Herring kid that was just a stud.
Foul was on Sidak, his first, team foul number 1. I'm sorry, Sidak's second personal. At the line for Bay City Central. I do not see a number. Number 14.
I didn't catch the name that Vinny had for us.
Nope, did not see it.
As that shot goes up from Offenbecker from 25. Unable to get it. Cam Reed gets the ball to Campbell. He's going strong to the hole. Can't get it to drop. Fight for the loose change on the ground. And we are going to have a timeout, Bay City Central. They'll take a 30. We'll take a break and be back in a moment on BCTV.
Your husband is having a heart attack. The ambulance crew asks,
which hospital?
Before you answer, consider this. Covenant Healthcare is the region's most preferred hospital for both emergency and heart care. With an expert team of board-certified cardiologists and the Great Lakes Bay region's first and largest structural heart disease program.
Take us to Covenant.
Good answer.
Back here on BCTV, Bay City Central to inbound the ball under their own basket. Ball into the corner. Back up top to Cam Reed. Long 3-ball.
That's a big one.
Into Clyde. Jeremiah Johnson squared up the feet and let a 23-footer fly.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was standing right in front of Coach here when he let that one go. So 23 plus, but what a great shot. Big hoop for Bay City Central.
They needed that 3 indeed, and a nice answer at the other end for Jenkins.
I like Jenkins. He gets down there, man. He's a big kid. He's a thick, wide body, and he does some really nice stuff down there on the block.
I'm not certain, but I would venture that he'll be heard from next year on the football team.
I would guess.
What about Davis there? Great body control. Shielded the defender away. Soft kiss off the glass for the deuce. Here comes Campbell at the other end. He'll be looking for a little 10-foot floater. Can't get it to drop. And here comes numbers the other way for Western. Look at the great grab by number 3 that time. Sidak gets it under control with a kiss for the deuce.
Good pass by Offenbecker. Really nice catch by Sidak. 29-23, 5:20 and counting to go here in the third quarter.
Great opportunity to finish. Unable to get that. Cam Reed just cannot secure that ball as it'll go back over to Western. Up 6 with possession here with 5:17 left in the third.
Kids playing hard. Good hustle on both ends by both squads. Good game here early in the almost halfway through the third quarter.
Hardwick with a shot, can't get it to drop. Jenkins with a hustle rebound. Into the corner just before Central comes with a double team. Offenbecker now going to roll the ball back out. Wide open, nice looking 3. Unable to finish that time is Sidak. Campbell with a rebound for BCC.
Some folks were screaming for a little foul, a little push in the back, not over the back, but you know what?
Not in Saginaw Valley.
Referees are again consistent. They're going to let them play.
Johnson with Hardwick all over him.
Oh, yep.
Yep. Campbell with a little bit too much hip on that. when you have contact, what happens if you use the word displacement? If you displace or move that defender, that's going to be an easy call for the official.
Well, and it's really important that the defensive player talks that there's a screen coming. Then when you hear that, you got to get up closer to the player and go over the top of the screen.
Coach, 101 here, coming with a three-dimensional blackboard here from Mr. Whoopi. Hoffenbecker with a great move on the baseline. Floats in the air with a kiss off the high glass for the deuce. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. I think Western may have called that 30-second timeout. We'll take a break and be back in a moment on BCTV.
As the voice of Michigan student-athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student-athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect for all those involved in the game.
Enjoy the game.
Look at that Coach Willie Williams. He says, any opportunity I got to take advantage of the pajama game, I'm going to do it. First year at Western. We got a chance to meet this guy out at the Western Central football game up at the press box pregame. Had a very nice time talking with him.
You know what? He was great to talk to, and he had a really good mindset for what he was getting into. He had some good goals, and wish him nothing but the best out there at Bay City Western. But he's got a great guy sitting next to him who's been through a lot of wars, Jeff. So John actually coached out at Bay City Western many years ago and left and came back. So it's good coaching staff at Bay City Western, along with Coach Shears over here at Bay City Central.
And it's great to have a guy like Coach Pike. That's an offensive foul again. Is just Hawkins a little bit out of control, and when you dip that shoulder, and again another displacement from a very well-defended position, makes those calls easy for the officials.
Well, you know, Mitch knew he was going to get bowled over. He took it, went down, and there's kind of an art when you get hit and how to fall and stuff like that, but boy, I'll tell you what, he got rocked. Western ball.
Whenever you hit that hard floor, you can have technique. It still is an owie. Hardwick a little out of control into the middle. The ball taken away was tipped away. Campbell is the recipient of it. At the other end of the floor, great look into the corner to Johnson! Tickling the twine on the trifecta, another big three.
That was a big one. Central needed that. They were on a little bit of a lull, but another big three for Bay City Central and Jeremiah Johnson, or McClendon, excuse me.
Nope, they're going to say it's on the floor.
Good call. Hawkins for Central on the foul, his third personal.
Yeah, McClendon on that last shot really got an opportunity to square the feet up. I inadvertently called him Johnson, but just a great opportunity, and maybe as big a hoop as Central's had in this game to bring them back within a half dozen.
Yeah, anytime, you know, the three-point shot, Jeff, is it's part of the game. It's been around a long time. But anytime you can sit on it and really get a good look at it, get your feet and get the good shot off, it's a great shot, and it can quickly get you back into the game.
That three-point shot's been around a long time.
Not long enough.
Played before the three-point shot.
It wasn't around in 78, I can tell you that.
Well, you said if it would have been, you would have had Shapansky would never have touched the ball.
No, I guarantee it.
What great memories back from the late 70s at Bay City All-Saints. Fallon up top, good Central defense, shutting that down. Hawkins trying to play the defense right now, and just a ill-advised reach in that far from the basket. Just stretch those arms out. You got a long wingspan and play good defense, move your feet.
And they're going to be shooting 2 with 3 minutes left to go in this quarter, Jeff. So vitally important that the Warriors still up 7. They get to the free throw and got to make these free throws.
Not quite certain what they're talking about here. Coach Pike over there says he's got an opinion.
Boy, he was a good player back in the day when he was kind of like one of my idols, and that point guard number 10. We used to come watch him play. Boy, he could play. Went to Hillsdale College, if I'm not mistaken.
First of 2 free throws, good by Dufort. Yeah, that run from 70 to 78 or 9 for All Saints is as good a decade of basketball as Bay City has maybe ever seen.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Second free throw attempt. Dufort rolls it in and out. And the rebound comes down to the Bay City Central Wolves. Campbell into the front court. Little shake and bake, a spin move to the hole. Can't get it to go over the front iron. Cam Reed with a hustle. Wide open, 3-ball, great look, unable to finish. As Offenbecker comes up with a huge backside rebound.
Well, you know, Mitch is not very tall. He's probably 6, maybe 6'1", but he's a lanky kid, and he got great position down there and got those long arms up there, and he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2 with 2:48, 32-26. Offenbecker trying to extend the lead for the Western Warriors.
On a side note, your lovely bride used to babysit him before he could even walk.
I've known Mitch a long time. He used to come to our house and stay with us, and I've seen him grow up. And I saw him at the golf course this past summer. Just a great kid, and had a great conversation with him. So he's doing well.
Second free throw attempt up and good as well. 34-26. Western by 8. And a great job of intercepting that ball and kissing it off the high glass. Sidak for the deuce.
With a 4-0 run right now for Bay City Western.
And a double dribble. Again, anticipating a little bit too fast down the floor. And a sub coming in for the Western Warriors, but you can't go at a 9-speed when you need to do that at a 7.
Offenbecker is going to have a seat after he had a nice little run there in the third quarter. Kangas in to replace him. 26-36, 2:20 and counting to go here in the third quarter. Western up by 10.
Plus 10 with possession. Sidak gets the ball back up top. Dufort as they get the ball around. Falan got that ball out into no man's land, but a great job by Sidak to get it back. Sidak says, I'll burp it up. A little southpaw style. Looked like maybe the assistant shooting that. Wasn't Pike a souther?
No, I don't think so.
As there's a foul on the play, and that is going to go against Pilarski.
Sidak's going to come out with a $154 in to replace him as number 2, Owen Kolak. Kolak's a junior for Bay City Western. Chance Sidak, Jeff, just looking at the roster, he's only a sophomore.
It's crazy. Campbell puts up a shot. Second shot attempt is unable to carry him down. Here comes Falan on a 3-on-2. And we're going to have a foul. At least we're going to get a chance to hear who the foul's on now. We can put him in the program. Cushion.
Who was it?
Cushion.
Cushion.
And again, shooting free throws the rest of the quarter because it's 5+. Getting 2 shots. Falan. Bend to the knees, flick of the wrist, all cotton on the first delivery.
Well said.
Gets 3 dribbles, doesn't waste a whole lot of time, sends the second one up, same as the first. Don't look now, double digits plus a deuce for the Western Warriors.
Whoa.
And nearly a travel. Underneath, Campbell doing a great job. Body under control. Kiss off the glass for a big deuce.
That was a big hoop. Central needs to stop right here, Jeff.
Fly gets that ball around wide open. Maybe a little quick for that type of shot in your offense. Central will take it, though. Campbell, lucky that he didn't fall down. Reed for a 3-ball. Can't get it to drop. We're going to have Gibson with a push.
Yeah, going to the line for Bay City Western will be number 12, and that is Kingston Dufort with $1:10 to go here in the third quarter. 38-28, Western with the lead. We saw Gibson on the football field this year also, Jeff, and really liked the way he played in that football game out at Bay City Western.
He is a great kid, great athlete, and one of those kids you never have to worry about the effort. First shot is up by number 12. Dufort and Western has certainly helped themselves out at the free throw line tonight.
Remember, they got to 5 with about 3:06 to go here in the quarter, and I think they've shot 5, and they've made all 5 in that stretch.
4 dribbles, little spin, lets it fly, just comes up a little bit short. Nice job as Cushion gets the rebound. Johnson sends up a off-balance shot. Johnson's going to get it back. And with 55 seconds left, he says, let's just set the show up here. Campbell up top. Over to Cam Reed. Johnson again looking to dribble, penetrate. Nice job by Fallon to switch defensively. And that shot goes up, and it's good from Jeremiah Johnson. Great body control, and he'll go to the free throw line to try and finish off the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Indeedly.
Big hoop right there for Bay City Central. Gets them within 9. He makes this, gets them with 8. 36.9 ticks to go for the third quarter here at the Central Gymnasium.
Johnson again. Can't get it. Campbell there says, I'll take the loose change. And a nice little 4-point play for Bay City Central. Over and back as they established in the front court. Then the foot came into the back.
Ball was over the line.
All 3 points over the line, and then that trail foot came back behind the line. The officials all over that. Don't look now. Central with an opportunity to take it down to 4 or 5 points here.
It was 12 at one point, Jeff. We're at 15 ticks to go here in the third quarter.
What a huge change of events here if Central can come up with a late basket. Ooh, they had Cushion to the hole and they missed it, but they got a little bit of time. Yet 5 seconds left. Johnson has that ball tipped away. 2 seconds, 1 second. And not being able to get it off at the buzzer. At the end of 3, 39-32. Western by 7. Back in a moment. BCTV.
Choose Renew Physical Therapy for an experience that exceeds expectations. When our team started out, we researched the physical therapy industry to learn what patients and doctors liked and what they disliked. Now we have the perfect formula for you. We offer individualized one-on-one care that is custom tailored to you, ensuring that your needs are met and your goals are attained. With our evidence-based approach to physical therapy, we're able to provide a level of care unlike any other. Contact us today to learn more. We're here to help. Renew Physical Therapy.
Back here on Bay County TV as we look at Coach Matt Shears and words of encouragement. A nice little run by his squad to get back the game into single digits to start the fourth with the first possession.
That was a 5-0 run, Jeff, and Coach Shears got to be happy with the effort, getting the Wolves back inside.
Didn't get that clock started, so I think they're going to reset and go back to half court. Lot going on, and
it took 3 seconds off.
You get caught up as it's probably about the right amount of time off, and away they go.
3 seconds to eternity in basketball, my friend.
Indeed. That pass was a great idea to Johnson, just a little too much mustard on it. And we're going to have a sub coming back into the game. Offenbecker coming back.
Kolak out, Offenbecker back. 39-32, just underway here in the fourth quarter. Bay City Western up by 7.
Zay Hartwick has got Johnson on him, and we're going to have carrying the ball. Central with a great job with the man-to-man full court pressure causing that turnover. Cam Reed brings it up into the offensive set. Cushion gets the ball down. Davis can't get the shot to drop. Cushion gets it back. Cam Reed's wide open for a 3-ball. Not there. Cushion with another rebound.
Cushion got some hops.
As that ball taken away, and here comes Hartwig back down the court the other direction. Just able to take his time, nothing there. Gets it back to Offenbecker. Shot up, unable to finish. Cushion gets it. Look at the hands on Campbell to square that one back up. Hartwig against Campbell. Campbell trying to go. Offenbecker there to cause the temporary double team. Look at Campbell using the iron to his advantage. Kissing it off the glass with a little Willie Masconi English.
Oh, was he with Minnesota fans?
Yes, indeed. They were playing a little billiards.
Yes.
Don't look now. It's a 5-point game. Central has scratched themselves back in. Western showing the patience on offense. No need to hurry the offensive set. They get the ball out of the double team just before Cam Reed gets there and take it back up top. Zay Hardway splits the defenders, gets them all coming. That ball is out of bounds.
Got fouled.
And Cushing is going to allow 3 free throws at the other end. And Cushing is very active for a young man.
Yeah, he was out there and he blocked it, but I think they're going to take it out of bounds. I thought it was on the shot, but they're going to say it's out of bounds.
They must have said that the contact happened after he came down and hit the floor.
Must have.
Milan back into the game as he replaces Jenkins. So Milan has it 22 feet from the basket. Hartwig with a nice job as Johnson tried to get that away. Hartwig sends one up, tickles it wide on the try. What a pretty shot.
Campbell was right in his face, and Hartwig just said, I got this one. We got a timeout on the floor.
Back in a moment on BCTV.
For over 75 years, Frank's Great Outdoors has served as the Great Lakes Bay region's premier hunting, fishing, and outdoor shopping destination. What started in the mid-1940s as a roadside bait and tackle stand has now blossomed into a 30,000 square foot outdoorsman's dream shopping location. Stop by the store located at 1212 North Huron Road in Linwood or shop online at franksgreatoutdoors.com to find everything you need to get your next outdoor adventure started.
Back on BCTV as I would like to thank some of our great sponsors.
All right, Jeff, the All Saints Booster Club. Thank you. Sandlot Sports, Renew Physical Therapy, 16 locations in the area. Frank's Great Outdoors up there on M13, and also Covenant Healthcare. Folks, we say it a lot, but we can't say it enough. We appreciate you helping us out again this year, bringing you the best of Bay County's high school sports for the 24-25 school year.
It has been a great season. We've still got 8 more dates for basketball season, and then we'll do some spring sports. So a lot of fun to be coming on BCTV, and again, it couldn't happen without these great sponsors. Johnson. It looks like we're going to have a moving screen down on the baseline. There's a Cushion with the moving screen.
His third personal.
Central's going to dial up the pressure here with 5:45 left. Look at Western. 3 passes without even having that ball hit the floor. Hartwig back up top to Offenbecker. Down on the backside. Side out. That shot off the mark. Davis with that rebound, and we're going to have a foul.
I think that's going to be on Hardwick. No, Jack Gillis.
Gillis, yep. So back end of the offensive set, down 8 with the ball. Johnson into the front court. Coming off the screen is McClendon. Johnson, a little bit out of control. Had an impossible angle and was able to kiss it off the glass.
Talk about English on the ball. It's a great move.
Cushion sets up the double team, doing a great job of reversal. Falon gets it back. Offenbecker goes to an open spot. Cushion out there just enough to interrupt that shot to cause it to go awry.
Boy, that was great recovery by Cushion to come out and challenge Offenbecker's shot.
McClendon! Tickling the twine on the trifecta. Western calls Teal, baby. It's a 3-point game. Oh, back in a moment for the final 4:42 on Bay County TV.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Back here on Bay County TV, the Bay City Central fans enjoying this pajama-rama here as the Women's Health Center, the recipient. You brought some stuff in. You saw a whole lot of stuff down there. They gave away a couple of great raffle prizes at the half. Great to see another local charity being highlighted.
Yeah, when I went down halftime for the girls and the guys game, Jeff, there was a lot of stuff down there, a lot of toiletry products and paper towels and stuff. So what a great cause. And congratulations to both schools and the kids Central Kids for putting this on. It was a great effort.
Offenbecker getting that ball into the front court. What a great job of body control by Sidak to kiss it off the glass and shield the defender.
And Sidak is a left-hander. He did put that up with his right. Great job by Sidak taking it to the rack.
Great look underneath to Davis. Great pass from the wing from Johnson.
The bounce pass was the only time the ball hit the floor right there, Jeff. It's the way you break a press.
Boy, great job of bringing that back in by number 23, Gillis. That thing looked like it was heading over into Coach Willie in the bench. So it's a 3-point game right now. Hardwick trying to dribble, penetrate. Going up, good defense by Bay City Central. Got their verticality after they had their established position. Good no call.
We talked at halftime, Central's defense has really picked it up here in the second half, Jeff. We got us a Dilly, 44-41.
Johnson with a 3 ball, up a little bit strong. Cushion had his hands on it for a minute. Coming down to the Western Warriors.
3.5 to go here in the basketball game. Again, Western up 44-41.
As the ball goes to Sidak right now, he's going to reset that show. Looks like Falon's coming off the screen. He's going to be up deep on the right-hand wing. Down in the corner to Hartwig. Back up top to Offenbecker. Looks like Western might be taking a little air out of the basketball right now, forcing Central to play some extensive defense. A little handsy foul that time by number 2, McClendon. He didn't think he did it, but boy, you sometimes just use that little reach. Sometimes you get away with it, and sometimes you don't.
Well, what I like so far tonight, I think the referees have been really good, very consistent in how they've been calling the game. They're letting the kids play, but it's not getting too out of hand as far as the physicality is concerned.
Yep, both teams playing very well under control.
Yeah.
And just as they are tutelized here before this game to make sure that they are doing it. I don't know where that thesaurus word came from.
I'm going to look tutelized up, my friend.
Well, I think the Tudorville trolley up north is going to be the closest thing you'll have to tutelized. Offenbecker trying to go strong to the hole. Can't get it to drop. Campbell says nothing there. There's 5 jerseys defensively, down the court defensively. We're going to take our time. We are going to have Coach Matt Shears calling a timeout. We'll take one as well. 2.5 left in the game. Central down 3, back in a moment on BCTV.
Where did this rash come from?
Hold on, let me see. Could be bed bugs.
Oh. Mom, Grant says I have bed bugs.
Let's see what the doctor says.
Introducing Covenant Virtual Care. Real-time video doctor visits, e-prescriptions, and follow-up. Now extraordinary care comes to you.
See, it's just poison ivy. Smart advanced.
Learn more at covenantvirtualcare.com.
Back here on Bay County TV, the Golden Tablet. Going to have a lot of fun things to write about it. He should have another great story. You just can't say enough nice things about his passion for high school sports in this area.
You know, he really does a nice job. I know we talked a lot about the Hall of Fame, but the articles that he wrote for the inductees going to the Hall of Fame are just absolutely incredible.
He does a great job. I think the guy that emceeing it does all right,
He's okay.
too,
He's okay.
Bay City Central deep in the corner. McClendon letting a 3-ball go. And they're thinking that ball might have been tipped, but just an off-balance shot from behind the glass and hit the support. Not the stanchion this time, though. Look at Hartwick slicing and dicing his way down the hole with a soft little kiss off the glass with the right hand on the left side.
Western
can't get it. Look at that. He finds his own loose change under control. The sophomore makes a big deuce.
Cushion's had a nice game tonight, Jeff. I think he came off the bench, if I'm not mistaken. And he got great hustle and done some really nice detailed things for Bay City Central.
As Narvaez comes out, Johnson comes back in. $1:55 left in the game. Offenbecker's going to bring the ball up the court. McClendon's going to let him come up to midcourt where he's going to pick him up man.
Under 2 minutes.
$1:45. Offenbecker gets cut off. Nice job by Fallon to be able to receive that pass. Western able to take their time. Up 3 right now. Need to be in no rush. Trying to force that ball down to Gillis. Gillis is double teamed. And we're going to have a timeout. Great timeout by Coach Willie Williams. We'll take another break and be back in a moment on BCTV.
Hi, I'm Zoe, and today I'm here to change your outlook on becoming a referee. Sometimes being a referee can be hard work, but I'm here to tell you that the positives far outweigh the negatives. Just think of the impact you could have on the younger generation, the laughs you could share, and the lives you could change. There's an unofficiated game that needs you.
Back here on BCTV as we are coming down to the last $1:28 of this game. Crowd's into it. Bay County TV's into it. Should be a fun finish.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, it's been a great basketball game. These kids have been playing hard all night long. We got a minute 28. And Central down 3 to the Bay City Western Warriors. Western's got the ball.
Offenbecker did a nice job of pump faking because Johnson was jumping that route. Fallon going to the hole. Johnson with the foul. And again, one more foul to give, but with a $1:18 left, there's a whole lot of time left in this game.
And I don't think Western necessarily is going to go into an old North Carolina 4-corner type stall offense, Jeff. They're going to run their offense, look for a good shot, look for a layup, and make
How about that off the inbound?
Just like that.
Sydock with a big deuce in this game to go up 2 scores.
Western has to be steady on offense right here.
Look at the great look to Cushion for the deuce. As, again, double team. 10 seconds is quite a little bit of time to get the ball across the midcourt. Fallon underneath, and he is stumped by Cushion. And they said he got a little body underneath.
Well, I think that was a good call. Jeff Fallon's going to go shoot 2. One thing that I would always tell my teams, they're going to be coming after you. You're not going to get the foul called, and you might get fouled, and the ball might come loose, and they may not call it. So you got to be tough with the basketball.
When Rico Jones went to the table, he called the foul, and he went to the head with a hit on the head as being the foul, as a huge first free throw by Noah Fallon puts them back up 2 scores. Still an eternity left in this game. 54 seconds. Fallon, 2 for 2 at the line with a couple of big ones.
Free throws for Western big tonight in this game.
Johnson putting it in overdrive, trying to finish at the hole. Look at Cushion get there. We're going to have a jump ball off the alternate possession. That big arrow's going Western's way.
Well, what you tell your squad right now from Western, when Central gets the ball, they're going to start burping up the three, so you got a challenge without the fouls.
And we're going to have Western with another full timeout. They're not going home with any on the bus. Central doesn't want to take any home into their locker room. Back in just a moment for the final 46.3 on BCTV.
Are you ready to gear up and stand out? Look no further than Sandlot, your local destination for custom screen printing, embroidery, and promotional goods in the Great Lakes Bay region. With not one, not two, but 3 convenient locations right here in the heart of the Great Lakes Bay region, we're your MVP when it comes to branded gear that hits the mark. For over 15 years, we've believed in community, in delivering top-tier quality, and in making your brand shine brighter than ever. And guess what? We're not just about sports. From schools to clubs, from businesses to community events, we're your one-stop shop for custom apparel that makes a statement. So if you're ready to elevate your brand, to make an impact, and to fuel your passion, choose Sandlot. Visit us today at one of our 3 unbeatable locations in the Great Lakes Bay region, or check us out online at sandlotsports301.com. Sandlot, where quality, community, and apparel collide. Your brand, our passion.
Back on Bay County TV for the last 46.3. Jeff Doan and Mike Wasdala, glad to have you here. Nick Page doing a great job filming the events again tonight. Hardwick inbounds. Beats the press single-handedly. He's got Johnson all over him defensively. Gets rid of the ball, and Hardwick will take it back up at the top. Just a little handsy there. Whenever you use that hand and you move that hip just a little bit, you give the opportunity for an easy call.
They'll let you do that. You just can't take advantage of it, Jeff. So at the line, Hardwick, he's going to shoot 2 for the Bay City Western Warriors. They're up 50-45 with 35.3 to go here in the ball game. Well, they've been tough down the stretch.
Their free throw shooting tonight has been off the charts, and I think the difference in this game.
I would agree. You got to make them when it counts.
Yep.
Well, they all count, but this
Correct.
is really
clutch
big.
Time. And the second one good as well. 7-point lead. You know Central's got to come down and burp something up quick here. Doesn't have to be a 3 ball, but it's got to be pretty quick. And look at Hartwick and the extended defense. Central's got to get into the offensive set. They're taking way too much time here. Credit the defense from Western. Campbell's taking it to the hole, able to finish. With 15 seconds left, though, Offenbecker coming down the floor right now, and he's just going to circle back around. What a great move right now.
That's your senior.
Yep, and they're going to be able to take a chunk off this clock. 7.2 left. If they make 2 free throws, it's a 3-possession game and over with.
When I was watching Mitch dribbling down the floor, he looked up to the clock up in the left-hand corner by the weight room, and he knew that he didn't have to take it to the rack, so he brought it out. That's when you need that senior leadership on the floor. Good job.
Offenbecker's going to shoot a pair. Boy, and if you are Coach Willie Williams right now, you tell your kids they just go back and play defense with their hands in the air. You will not touch anybody. You will not do anything.
I didn't see what happened.
I don't know if they've got a technical foul now. He may have been chirping at the crowd. Absolutely the last thing that you need at this juncture in the game. They're going to let Offenbecker shoot his last free throw. Then Central gets 2 and the ball. This free throw made will put the icing on it regardless. So now we're going to go to the other end of the floor. And Bay City Central is going to be able to shoot.
something happened at the other end of the floor down here in front of this Central student section.
Yep. I think the Central fans were saying something, and I think he had something to say back. I'm only speculating because you and I were both watching something else on the floor. Clendon's first free throw. Friendly roll of the home iron.
Little home cooking on the roll, would you say?
Second free throw attempt. He's got a nice stroke.
He does. He does.
So Central
had a nice game tonight too, did McClendon.
Back within 2 possessions. Down 5 points with 7.2 left. Central's got to have somebody off a screen, burp it up quick.
And no foul.
You got to fire it. He stepped out of bounds. And the ball goes back over. Boy, and still 5.3 ticks left on the clock.
Little confab going down there. They're looking at the clock a little bit, seeing what's going on. They're going to put 2 seconds back up on the clock, it looks like.
I don't know. I think they're taking 2 off.
Oh, they're taking 2 off.
Yep. So 3.0 left. Net ball is out of bounds, going to go to Western, and I believe they're just going to let them inbound the ball, and this one will be in the books. And a little shove at the end, which I do not like to see from Kangas. That's not the sportsman-like way. You can foul, but that's not the way to do it. You don't go with 2 hands in the back, so with 0.9 seconds left, it's the inevitable at this point. You win with class, you lose with class.
At the line, number 1, Noah Falon. He's going to be shooting 2 with 9 ticks. They're up 54-49, the Bay City Western Warriors.
I got to give a little credit to Falon here, too, not getting upset, having the composure, realizing, hey, I got to keep my composure here because we just got ourselves a huge victory.
Congratulations to Coach Willie Williams and assistant coach John Pike for their win here in this big rivalry game. Coach Williams' first win in this rivalry.
And that's all there is.
There isn't any more.
Our final score, 56-49, Western over Central. Back in a moment to put the wraps on this one on BCTV.
For over 75 years, Frank's Great Outdoors has served as the Great Lakes Bay region's premier hunting, fishing, and outdoor shopping destination. What started in the mid-1940s as a roadside bait and tackle stand has now blossomed into a 30,000 square foot outdoorsman's dream shopping location. Stop by the store located at 1212 North Huron Road in Linwood or shop online at franksgreatoutdoors.com to find everything you need to get your next outdoor adventure started.
Back to put the wraps on this post-game show. Jeff Doan and Mike Wasdala. Great game, high energy, free throw shooting for the Warriors. I think the difference in this game.
I totally agree with you, Jeff. Down the stretch here in the late in the third quarter and pretty much all the fourth quarter, the Western Warriors, they got to the free throw line. I think they shot maybe 85-90% for in that second half. So that was the key to the victory. A 7-point win for Bay City Western.
Thinking for a second, both coaches' first experience in this rivalry. I think when they step back and look at it, it's pretty much a wow factor.
Yeah, it really is, Jeff. It takes a lot of energy out of your kids, takes a lot of energy out of you as a coach, prepping for this game, coaching in this game. It was a good crowd tonight. We had the fundraiser for the Women's Health Center, so it was a lot of fun. And, Coach Williams, he can say he got number 1, and they'll go out to Auburn in a few months, and we'll do it again.
We donated on the 50-50. We donated to the Women's Center, but we had a good time.
Yeah, we didn't win again on the 50-50, but the donation for the Women's Center, what a great cause. And we know that everything's going to be out there, and those ladies are definitely going to appreciate the effort by these kids that put this on tonight.
Coach, was a pleasure to spend this double dip. You did a masterful job as always.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Always a pleasure hanging out with you, and I want to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We won't be back together till after. It'll be 2025 when we get back together, but, to everybody out there, we appreciate you tuning in and our sponsors, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And I want to say before we leave, Take a moment over this holiday season to do something special for somebody less fortunate. Make it a great Christmas. You'll be blessed by it. So on behalf of the whole crew, I'm Jeff Doan along with Mike Wisdala. Nick Page, another great job. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll talk to you in 2025.
We'll see you in 2025.